I'm proud to say it's time to welcome back my next guest. Now, she once sold vacuum cleaners door to door. Oh, we thought we had it bad. But gave up a promising career in super-sucking devices to become a global megastar. She made the right choice. She sang for us earlier and she's sounding better than ever. Will you please welcome back, it's been 4 long years, for Kelly Clarkson. Let's hear her. It was nearly tongues, Kelly, nearly tongues. Come on. I don't mind.
I know.
Kelly, this is Dale.
If I'd have known I was going to get kissed, I'd have brought a breath minute.
Well, this is it.
How are you doing?
Say that was nearly a full lip lock then.
I always miss the... I know I'm not from here and I always miss the second kiss.
Well, I never know
I totally kissed you. I'm so sorry.
I didn't mind at all. I should treasure that.
That's a great start to an interview.
Well, we're friendly, aren't we?
Yes.
Kelly, the voice is sounding better than ever.
Oh,
really.
thank you very
no,
much.
It really
Thank
is.
you.
And this is a cracking album.
Thank you.
It really is.
Thank you.
Listen, what have you been up? It's been 4 years since you sat on that sofa last time.
Yeah, no, it has. I didn't know it'd been that long.
I can't.
I know.
I've sat here for 4 years, Dale.
Waiting, yes.
What have you been up to?
I tour like crazy. It's my favorite part of my job, and just working on
I remember you saying
albums.
last time you enjoyed the touring.
Yeah, it's my favorite part.
Yeah,
I mean, you can see why the audiences are...
Yeah.
You have a really good one.
Do they give you energy?
Oh, definitely. Just like they do with you.
Yeah. Oh, sometimes they sap it. Oh.
No, but that's the same thing. Sometimes when I do a show and there's like, you know, it's kind of
Quiet.
I just saw this, sorry. It's like, I look like a senator. I know, I'm going for election or something.
Oh, no, it's a very high glamour one, isn't it?
I know, very cheeky. That's very cute. No, I've been to shows like that, and the audience is kind of like, they're not excited, and so it's kind of a more boring show.
Yeah. Do you get annoyed when they're like that?
I mean, I guess I get annoyed because I'm like, so why are you here? Like,
you can always tell me because your lips go thin.
It's never like, I know, it's never like a tour or anything. It's like
you don't get audiences like that.
It's like a one-off or something. Yeah, that you do with like a bunch of other artists, and they're all like hardcore Korn fans or something, and I'm like, hey, I want a talent show.
How does it feel to be back at #1? Where you belong, my girl, where you belong.
I love coming here. No, it feels good, it feels good. I mean, our whole team, we work really hard, so we're happy.
And it's broken all records, hasn't it, the way it's jumped up the charts?
It did, it broke, went to something crazy like 90-something to 1, so, yeah, people are digging it, so right on.
Now on this album, I've noticed you're not writing any songs about men and hating men. Yeah.
I know. No, I know. But the funny thing is, though, is that I really just had one stinker, and I just wrote a lot about it. But, yeah, no, I've had good boyfriends. I just had one that was just a real kicker. So, yeah, no, I got it out. So this is a more happy album.
Did this kicker break your heart? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, not in like a way like we weren't in love or anything, but just like that friendship thing and somebody's just the betrayal thing. So yeah, that kind of sucked.
Do you think you need to have been thwarted in love to write about all this stuff?
No, because I've never like truly been in love or anything like that, but I can definitely capture that feeling, or you know what you want it to feel like. So
the misery and the angst.
Yeah, or who knows? Yeah, maybe when it happens, I'll start writing totally different.
Sitting there pulling your hair out. Tell him I hate
Oh no, I hate falling in love. It's horrible.
Wait, like you do it a lot?
No.
Kelly, every night this one.
What is brilliant is you've had the chance to get back and say something in song.
Yeah.
To some,
that's the best part.
How fabulous is that?
And
that's the revenge I always want.
Yeah, no. That's what I love, and that's why girls usually, I mean, you know, I do the chick anthem thing, so I love that. But girls love that. You love getting in a car and, like, you know, it's a song that somebody's written, and you're like, you want to blare it on someone's front porch and be like, neener, neener.
Doesn't it put sort of, you know, like future boyfriends off thinking, oh, I'm
It must, because I've been single for a while. No, I don't think so. After the stinker, I had a really great boyfriend. I think it's just hard because I travel so much, so. Yeah.
Anyway, you don't want to be messing around with men at your time of life. You've got your career to think of.
Yes,
your career.
I'm very career-driven.
Yeah, I know you are. I remember you saying last time I was highly impressed with that.
I love it. I love what I do. So. Well, and I figure I'll do it for as long as I'm really into it, and then I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to go somewhere and just chill.
Yeah.
So.
Now, Katy Perry, she wrote a song, didn't she?
She did, her and Cara DiGuardi, who has written with me before, and she's now the new judge on The Idol with
Oh, is
Simon
she?
and them.
Yeah.
She's now a new judge on the show. But yeah, they both wrote the song "I Do Not Hook Up," which is very fitting for me. But no, it's because I'm very much about quality, not quantity. So no, it's a very cute message, and I loved the song, so I put it on the album.
Do you know what else I like about you? You stand your ground, you don't take any messing, and you won't let the record executives push you about.
Yeah,
which I admire. Do you, Dale?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that when the last CD, when you had it was more of a rock feel.
Everybody says that, but I'm telling you, there's really pop stuff on it.
Well, I know that, but the single was quite hard.
Well, Never Again. Well, I was a man-hater song. Of course it's hard. It's not supposed to be pretty.
But I loved it because I was in America. I spent some time in America, and I loved it. And I was watching the shows, and I remember thinking, this is really cute, because usually on these Idol shows, here's what you're going to sing. And I thought, power to you. And it was a huge hit.
Yeah, no, it did really well.
And I bet, wasn't there a quote where the guy from the record label said, well, we'll put it out, but we don't think it's going to... And then it did. It went all the way.
Yeah, I mean, but I think that happens, like, I mean, with other people in the industry I'll talk to, that happens not just with me, with every artist. Like, people are always like, they're not... You know, people want to trust in something that's super successful already and stick with that formula, so it's very hard sometimes to stray, but luckily I work with a pretty cool group that's pretty... I mean, with this album, it was
There's got a soul feel to this, hasn't it?
That's my big thing. I love, even if it's like
Do you like...
country,
Have you heard of
pop.
Northern Soul?
Northern Soul,
There used to be a club in Wigan called the Wigan Casino. Shut up! You won't know this, Kelly. You weren't even an embryo. You weren't even a start. Seriously, you weren't... probably your mum wasn't bored. I'm going home. But there was and they used to play Northern Soul. It was called Northern Soul, and sort of like Aretha Franklin.
It's kind of like Motown meets Aretha Franklin.
Yeah.
It's like soul with a good beat.
I love
fabulous.
You'd love it.
Yeah, no, I like... That's my whole thing with, like, if I write it or if somebody else writes it, as long as it's got some soul to it, I don't care if it's kind of country flavored or pop flavored or rock flavored, just as long as it's got some kind of grit to it. So.
And you've been working with Reba McEntire as well.
I did, which I just found out. I think you, like, introduced her first show here.
I compared her to... Because I have been trying to bring country... My first love is hip-hop and rap, but when Reba came over here, Reba did my show, and I couldn't believe it, because she's been in a sitcom and everything, and she's fabulous.
She's
millions of records, and she did the show, like a show like this, where I used to do a talk show, and she left, and she said, thank you very much. I left. I got a call from her management that night going, Dale, you were so nice, you absolutely realised that you love the music. Would you compare her show at the Royal Albert Hall? And I went, yes!
Yeah.
I would. I loved it.
She's super cool. Yeah, I toured with her. Like, we did a couple tours in the States, and we're so different. Like, she's just such a superstar, and like, she's so great at talking.
But didn't she do a duet with one of your singles? You did a duet.
We turned Because of You into a duet. She loved the song. It kind of related to it or whatever, and so we cut it, and it did really well in the States and the country market, which is very different for me. So, but yeah, she's very sweet. Small world.
Isn't it?
Very small.
Isn't it?
No, she was... I saw an Annie Get You Gone on Broadway.
I hate you! I missed that!
Well, I've been to see it with another performer who was lazy. I mean, really, and sort of phoned in the matinee, and I thought... And because of that, I didn't like the show. And I went back to see it with Reba, and she lit the place up.
She
it
has
was
such a presence,
different.
it's
She walked
weird.
on the stage, the whole theatre, it was like somebody put a plug in. Came
Yeah.
alive, you know.
It's kind of like she has the
Wonderful.
same thing as like
Yeah.
Annie Lennox
Yeah.
or Bono.
Yeah.
They all have that kind of presence where you're like a bug to a light.
That's
so,
it, yeah. They walk on stage and it's bang,
Yeah.
they're mesmeric. You watch every move
I love
they
it.
make.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Oh, well, give her our love when you say
I
it.
will,
Tell her
I
she's
will.
got two big fans over
I
here in
will,
England.
very cool.
Oh, by the way, I want to ask you, have you moved to LA?
No, I live in
Really?
Texas still.
You're still in Texas?
Yes.
Have you been to Texas, Dale?
Oh, I have.
And
I
me.
love
I'll
Texas.
tell you.
I was like, where's not?
I had a good time in a hotel with Liz Hurley, and that's all I'm saying.
Did you not find, though, Paul,
In
that the
Dallas,
guys...
seriously.
They don't quite know what to make of us if we're... How can I put this?
Dale, they don't know what to make of me in Birkenhead, let alone Dallas.
Yeah, I live like an hour away. I'm out there. Dallas is very different from where I live. I live like out in the countryside.
Yeah.
So.
It's beautiful. And I was saying to you last time about the manners, the good manners.
Yeah, everyone's usually... I mean, we have our stinkers, but yeah, no, everyone's usually pretty polite and welcoming. So.
They are. They're so polite.
That's why I can't move anywhere else. It's so, like... I don't know, it's just different. It's a different
Texas
lifestyle.
gal.
I love it.
Yeah, good for you, because LA's a bit...
Well, it's like, I mean, my best friend lives there, and she loves it, and it's fun to visit. I love the food, but I can't... I, like, love waking up and having a lot of land and going
I don't
out.
like going to LA because of the airport fuss. I always get stripped, frisk searched. I'm telling you seriously.
Tell me what you're
I'll
doing.
take my clothes
I'd
off
love
in the
it.
taxi now before I get there.
How'd you do that, Paul? They never frisked me. I'm so sad.
I know, give us tips.
But they never tell you what to do. And I say, oh, excuse me, what are you doing? They go, And I start to panic, you know what I mean? And I think, oh, well...
You know what I always get, like, at airports, people will be, like, really mean to me for some reason. I don't know what I have, but they'll be mean or whatever. And then somebody will be like, oh, that's Kelly Clarkson. And they'll change their tune in, like, 2 seconds. And I'm like, no, no, no. You are mean, and you whipped through my bag and were mean to me because I left my water in there.
Yeah.
She's feisty, this
Oh,
one.
she is. She's fabulous.
Feisty girl.
I tell you what, she's the girl to have in your corner when there's
know.
trouble. Oh, yeah.
Scaring me.
No, I'm really nice.
It's really lovely to see you again.
Thank you.
Don't leave it another 4 years, yeah?
I know,
before
I
we
know,
next
I'll be
see you.
back.
Yeah,
I will.
OK. Ladies and gentlemen, please, come on, this lovely lady. Kelly Clarkson. Cheers, Kelly.
Yeah, I will tell her and say hi. Yeah.
Now, after the break,